What does a Republic Day parade really communicate in today's strategic environment? Is it tradition or is it doctrine made visible? On India's 77th Republic Day, the weapons that rolled down Kartavya Path were not chosen for spectacle. They were chosen for messaging. Each platform told a story about where India's military comes from and where it is going. You see, military parades reveal as much about political culture as they do about armed forces. China's Victory Day parade on the 3rd of September is designed as a demonstration of scale and intimidation. Long columns of missiles, massed formations, and tightly choreographed symbolism meant to project industrial and authoritarian power. The United States 2025 Army Parade under President Trump, by contrast, appeared disjointed, heavy on spectacle, light on strategic messaging, reflecting a politicized show of force rather than doctrinal clarity. India's Republic Day parade sits apart from both. It is neither intimidation nor improvisation. It is calibrated signaling, combining ceremony with capability, restraint with confidence. Republic Day parades have always doubled as strategic signaling. During the Cold War, they showcased imported strength. This year, the emphasis was unmistakably indigenous. The light combat aircraft Tejas, the Akash air defense system, Arjun main battle tank, and the advanced towed artillery gun system ATAGS were not simply on display. They were positioned as symbols of a structural shift. Let's take Tejas first. For decades, India's air power depended almost entirely on foreign fighters. Tejas represents a break from that cycle. The Light Combat Aircraft program was born after sanctions exposed India's vulnerability. It took time and criticism, but Tejas delivered something no import ever could: design ownership.
When you see the battlefield, India used a lot of made in India weapons even during Operation Sindoor. So whether it's the use of our integrated air defense system, which has the Akash surface to air missile, integrated with some of the longer range weapons, there's a perfect integration of made in India weapons and of course some of the foreign made imports. So from Akash to Barak 8 to the S-400s, it was a layered system which effectively defended Indian skies from Pakistani attacks. But now when you look at India's offensive capabilities, they were predominantly either the Su-30 MKIs and the BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles, which is India-Russia partnership, licensed production in India, or of course the Rafale 2000s, which are French aircraft. But increasingly, we are told with a bigger deal, you will have the fuselage and several other components that will be made in India in times to come. But when you look at the overall system, a lot of Atmanirbhar Bharat, especially in terms of the drones, the missiles, you saw the Suryastra, you saw those drones, the drone Shakti, the unmanned aerial vehicles, the unmanned ground vehicles. So there is a lot of made in India equipment that's now coming into the Indian Armed Forces to make India future ready for conflict.
Flight control software, composite airframes, avionics integration, radar fusion. These are capabilities that define aerospace sovereignty. Tejas on Republic Day was not about numbers, it was about knowledge. Akash and Pinaka speak to land warfare. Akash provides layered air defense against aircraft, drones and missiles, threats central to both Chinese and Pakistani doctrines. Pinaka, developed after operational lessons from Kargil, gives India rapid, high-volume precision firepower. These systems are designed around Indian terrain, Indian logistics, and Indian operational realities. ATAGS and Arjun complete the picture. ATAGS signals the entry of Indian private industry into core war-fighting systems. Arjun, despite debates around its deployment, reflects India's ability to design heavy armor suited to specific theaters. Together, these platforms show that India is no longer dependent on a single foreign supply line for land warfare. To understand why this shift matters, we must look backward at India's defense partnerships over the decades. Above all, the partnership with Russia. After independence, India faced immediate security threats with limited industrial capacity. Western suppliers were inconsistent, often constrained by politics. Soviet Union filled that vacuum, not ideologically, but reliably. Over time, Russia became the backbone of Indian military power. This was not dependency born of laziness. It was necessity. MiG and Sukhoi fighters dominated Indian skies. T-series tanks formed armored divisions, submarines, artillery, missiles. Entire doctrines were built around Russian platforms.